I would say that now the mainstream media in New Zealand have shown their true colours. And those true colours are that they are actually behind the whole setup of drag queens, drag kings in our libraries, sexualising our kids, stealing away the next generation without the parents' consent.
Avi Mini for Rebel News here in New Zealand, where I've embedded myself with Brian Tamaki and the Destiny Church for about 2 weeks. You can check out all the details at destinyuncut.com. In fact, you can put your name and email in so you receive the movie first. But today we were supposed to be in Wellington, where the church was prepared and planned to protest a drag king story time in the local library. But the council library, backed down last minute. So today we've actually come fishing with the church leader and a couple of his men. When the news came in, he was being sued, and the church was being sued for shutting down these events.
We warned the council in Wellington, it's Upper Hutt, that they had a drag king, get this. And this drag king is a woman who is now gone to be a man. So it's a drag king. I thought it was only drag queens, but a drag king, he's going to telling stories to toddlers. Toddlers, that's the word he used. So we decided to tell the council that that's inappropriate, it can't happen. Sexualising our kids, obvious, you don't need any discernment about it. Cut a long story short, they shut it down with our pressure. So that's got to be about 1, 2, 3, that's the third council funded by ratepayers' money, library used by these drag queens to sexualise their kids that we've shut down. And they decided to go to the High Court, file papers and sue me and the church $2 million for defamation and breaking the contracts, can you believe this, between these drag queens and the councils around this country. See, these councils are culpable too. They are funding it, they're allowing it to happen. So the contracts these councils had with these drag queens, I've been sued for breaking that. And now they're all out of work. That's how we want them.
Are you worried?
No. Do I look worried? I'm not worried. I'm happy. Because this needed to happen. Obviously our politicians are good as tits on a bull. They just do nothing. Why? Because they're also complicit. I'm talking about the two major parties in New Zealand. The Prime Minister, the Minister of Finances and many MPs are actually not only promoting the whole drag queen situation with and kids with our libraries, they're also protecting it, and they are funding the sexualisation of these children. So we've got a real perfect storm here in New Zealand, and I believe this is what we've been waiting for. Sometimes you need a little bit of a confrontation, a big upheaval, a challenge to them so that you could get your message in, and that's what we've done.
So you're actually happy by the lawsuit? You think it's giving you a platform?
Yep.
To bring this to the masses?
Absolutely. It's always been the plan that you just got to keep at them. They will feel uneasy. They are threatened because they know that we won't let it go. And so now it's yielding results.
I've noticed in both New Zealand Herald stories about this lawsuit, they're linking to the crowdfunding of the drag queens that are suing you. They're essentially promoting the legal case against you. What's your response to that?
I would say that now the mainstream media in New Zealand have shown their true colours. And those true colours are that they are actually behind the whole setup of drag queens, drag kings in our libraries, sexualising our kids, stealing away the next generation without the parents' consent.
It certainly looks like they've chosen a side, and it's not the side of protecting children.
That's the most important thing, Avi. Look, you know, our children mean everything to us, and it's got this bad that they are blatant. They're in your face about what they're doing. They'll say, we're coming to your libraries, to your schools, to your pools. We are everywhere. That's their chant. And they are not hiding this. They're coming in here and they're blatantly saying they're coming for your kids.
Win or lose, are you going to stop?
No, I won't lose. I'm here to win. Look at it now. We are already rousing the sleeping giant of Middle New Zealand. And thank you, all our New Zealanders who are getting behind this and seeing that our kids are more important than actually our work. Our children are our treasure. So thank you for supporting us and every good Kiwi get behind us to stop this nonsense.
If you think it's important for the world to see what's happening here in little New Zealand in the corner of the world and the people standing up to fight it, make sure to like, comment, but most importantly, share it far and wide, because as you can see, the mainstream media, not only are they not reporting on it fairly, they're complicit. They've actually chosen a side and it's not the children's. So it's up to you. And then head over to Destiny Uncut and make sure to register now. Put your name and email in there so that when this documentary's out, you'll be the first to know.